Hello, how you doing? Welcome to When the Smoke Clears. I am the Recovery Plug. Well, you know how I like to get my podcast started always with a moment of silence followed by the serenity prayer for the addict who still suffers. If you would, a moment of silence. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Alright, well, I wanted to come to you today and discuss a little bit about more, I guess, some more of the dreams of the, I'm having trouble going to sleep and stuff. So, I had this. I don't know if this happens to you, but I get these visions, in a sense, of things that have passed or things that I've gone through, and they make me think about, dreams that I've had that seem really real, really vivid, and, it gets me thinking too much, and then I don't want to go to sleep, if that makes any sense to you. But it does for me, and it's almost like that Freddy Krueger stuff. You know how there were people in Freddy Krueger movies, they'd be afraid to kind of go to sleep, or because it seemed real or whatever. But it's kind of like that, because I don't like feeling afraid. I don't like feeling helpless. And that's how the dreams make me feel. They make me feel afraid, and they make me feel helpless. I got no control in my dreams, and it's a scary feeling. You know what I mean? And I don't know if anybody's, any of you watching have felt like that, but I get that way. And when that happens, I tend to just get really restless, and then I can't sleep, so then my mind starts, rolling and rolling and rolling, and, 20, 30 different freaking things I'm thinking, and it's exhausting, and so I try to think positive, and I'll start, meditating or praying, or I'll start reading, or just something to get my mind off of it. And today's just been a struggle, and so I figured I'd set up and do the podcast, because it gets my mind focused down, and it narrows my focus down to one thing. You know what I mean? And that's just sitting here talking to you, and when I can talk to someone, it relieves that anxiety and that stress, and that I guess the fear goes away. But but I wanted to discuss a dream that I had. I don't know what it means, but it was freaky, so I don't know if anybody has dreamt stuff like this before, but I'm in, there's these holes that I can see in the dream, and this dream, I've dreamt this dream, gosh, many of times, and it originally starts where, like, I got this power when I'm in the dream, and I can leap from one hole to the next, and these holes are like filled with water, and some of these holes I stop, and I find myself fishing. I'm fishing in these holes, and I catch these big fish. I don't know what kind of fish they are, but I know I catch this big fish in the dream, and then when I sense something, or I can hear somebody calling me, I'm running, and I'm leaping over these holes. There's like these dunes almost. That's what it looks like sand dunes. And I'm running in the sand dunes, and I leap over, and I can see that I'm just like leaping over the body of water, and it's just it's kind of cool, you know what I mean? I feel like I got this power where I can just, if I see the other side of the body of water, I can reach it with one stride. And then it all of a sudden just turns into this feeling like if I'm getting chased. And then I could feel myself, I could feel myself like literally running away from something. But I'm like crying and like I'm trying to wake myself up, but I can't. And I could hear myself. I literally can. I know that I'm dreaming, but I know that I'm awake because I can hear myself crying in a sense. But I can't get up. You know what I mean? And I can't see anything because I'm still asleep. But I can hear myself crying. If that makes any sense. You know, it's not like I've had other dreams where I would be like just awake with my eyes open, and I'm doing the same thing, like crying. But I can't move a muscle, but I can see, you know, what's going on in the room. But this time, I can't see what's going on in the room because I'm sleeping, but I'm running over the damn holes, and I can feel myself like afraid, and I can hear myself crying, you know, like you know, I wanted to get away from me, and but I don't know what it is because I can't see it in the dream. I could just feel it. So that goes on, you know, for a good little while, and then either I'll like just pop straight up and I'm awake, or I don't get up at all. I just fall asleep. But I'll remember it when I wake up, and you know, I don't know what to think about those dreams, but they just make it. It's just that intense feeling of feeling afraid, feeling vulnerable, and I'm not real sure what that means. You know, I just know that it's discomforting, and it's scary, even though I'm not seeing anything that's scary, but I can feel the presence of something scary, and I don't know how to interpret that, but it's when I talk about it, it makes me feel a little bit better in a sense, like a relief that I got it off my chest, and you know, I picked up a book that I'm gonna read, and I don't know what to expect from it, but it is a dream that has to do with exactly that, and I'm gonna read into it and then see what happens, and then see if it helps. But there was another book that I picked up, and I read a lot of it, and well, not a whole lot, but I read. I'm up about 3/4 of the way through or about a quarter away. I read about a quarter of it, and but one of the first parts of that book that I'm reading, and I believe it's called 1001 Dreams and interpretations and stuff. And let me grab the book so you can see what I'm talking about. Give me just 1 second. All right, sorry about that. But here's the book. You can see that. And in this book, there's this, in the early part of the book, there's this exercise that they give you to do. It's like a creative dream. Like you can create your own dream in a sense. So it tells you to. It gives you these directions on what to do. And let me see. Let me grab one more thing. Sorry about that. can't do anything without the stained glasses. I'm gonna put these on, and I'm gonna check some of this book out, see if we can't, if I can read a little bit of this to you and kind of explain to you what I mean when I'm, talking about the exercise that they give you to do. And it says creative dreaming, a dream incubation. It says creating a beautiful dream has been practiced in different cultures for thousands of years. The ancient Egyptians were the first dream experts and actively directed their dreams not only to bring peaceful sleep, but also to find the answers to questions they wanted to know. The creative and inspirational part of the mind is largely unconscious. It says, and in sleep we can often find the creative solution to problems or recognize opportunities that our waking, more logical brain had not thought about. Like the Greeks, the Egyptians had special dream temples or sleep temples, which only priests were allowed to enter. Ordinary people would sit in a cave or other dark place and look into the light of an oil lamp to relax their mind before sleep. So I thought that was kind of interesting. And it says here, it says, if you have a special question or dilemma, rather than letting it keep you awake, put a few drops of lavender oil beneath your pillow and complete the following steps. It says, while in total darkness, light a battery-operated candle, nightlight, or shade lamp, and recite your question or the area of your life in which you need guidance 7 times, softly and continuously. Half close your eyes and focus on the halo around the light. Softly recite the questions 7 times more, quieter each time until your words fade into silence. Extinguish the light and go to sleep. Visualize yourself walking into the golden light of the candle or lamp. The answer should come in the dream, perhaps in symbolic form. But if it does not, repeat the exercise the next night. Within 2 or 3 attempts, the dream answer will come. As you become experienced in creative dreaming, you may not even need the light, the candle, only needing to recite the question several times before sleep, or to write it down and place it under your pillow. You know, when I read that, what I gather from that is that it's almost like the positive part of addiction and recovery. Because I don't know if you, remember when I in some of my other podcasts, I always talk about how changing the brain and changing the way you think on a repetitive basis, if you continue to do that, well then you continue to stay in the positive realm. And so when I read that exercise of the dream, it tells you to say it 7 times, whatever it is that you're dreaming, that you want to dream of or that you want answers to. And if you repetitively do it, said if it doesn't happen the first time you do it a second time, and then do it a third time. By the 3rd or 4th time, then you should get the answer to whatever part of the dream that you want to figure out, or if you know, whatever difficulty you're having in your life or in your dreams or whatever. So I think that's a pretty positive situation to help with, getting a good night's sleep and finding answers to your spiritual journey, if you will. because I honestly think that dreams are a spiritual part of your of your being, of your spiritual soul, and the spiritual walk that you have in this world. Because I believe that we all have this journey that we're supposed to be walking, and a lot of us, we lose track of what we're supposed to do. We lose track of the focus of what your spiritual realm has put in front of you, and because we live in such a toxic world that, you know, it's hard to differentiate, and it's hard to pick up on the things that the universe puts out for you. So I believe that if that's a pretty good exercise, I believe in it. I'm going to try it and see what happens, and I'll elaborate on it on another video. And you know, if it helps me, then, you know, hey, you know, it might help you. So yeah, I'm going to definitely try that and see what happens. And so I just wanted to, you know, talk a little bit about the dreams and stuff like that again, and just to see if it'll help somebody, and, you know, and I'll let you know if it helps me. But you know, I appreciate you guys watching my video, and if you would, please hit the like button, you know, subscribe to my channel. It would definitely help me reach out to more people, and you know, hopefully the things that I go through in my life and the exercises that I put forth in my you know, journey to stay in recovery in the positivity realm, hopefully it helps somebody do the same thing. So I appreciate you watching, and yeah, so if you would, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and until the next time, when the smoke clears, I am the Recovery Plug.